Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High's only begotten Son. Call Layim La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Wabarakatham to the hopeful elect. Now, today is going to be a quick hit going into depart from this world, man. Alright, because ultimately this world is destined for condemnation, for destruction. And if you conform unto the image of the world, and you're all, in your mindset is renewed after the ways of this world, which is completely adverse to the Lord, then you're going to be destroyed with it, because the world is set. This reign, this age of Esau Edom is going to end. All right. And the Lord is going to establish his kingdom of righteousness, man. And that's what you got to be looking forward to, because this is all finna be destroyed. All right. That's why the kingdom is translated, because of unrighteous dealings and riches got by the seat, and all that wickedness being pushed. But I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of quick precepts. It's a quick little lesson. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, which means the power. He has power. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Now the wicked is Esau Edom. All right. Which happen to be the so-called white man. Now they're really red. And their head tribe is Amalek, which are the so-called Jewish people, man. These Rothschilds, Rockefellers, top banking families. All right, they are controlling everything. Okay, it says, and he covered the faces of the judges. Now the ultimate judge is our Lord Yahweh Shai, and they changed his face. They made him into an Edomite, and he happens to be an Israelite, a true Israelite, from the tribe of Judah, which makes him a so-called Negro or black man. It says, if not, where and who is he? All right, they did it also with the rest of the saints, the rest of the Israelites. When you look at these movies and different things, they've made them into Edomites. Let's get another one. As a matter of fact, let's go to, let me get Proverbs. Because with the earth being given into the hand of the wicked, all they push is evil. So let's get this, Proverbs 29:16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases, so sins increase. And guess what sins cause? Death. So that vibration of death and evils is being pushed. So that's why all this bad is happening in the world. And this world is set for destruction to happen to it. So we have to depart from the ways of thinking like this world, and also, put away, that old creature that's renewed after the world, that was fashioned after the world, that was all into the system of this place, man. Because this way of thinking and this way of doing things is about to pass away. It's over with. It says, but the righteous shall see their fall. And that's what we're waiting on. The whole creation is waiting on the fall of the wicked, Esau Edom. Let's get another one. This is Isaiah 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and call good evil. That's what happens in this society. That's why you have the alphabets being pushed. You have male being wearing women clothing, males being with males, women being with women's, and different all types of wickedness. And if somebody speaks against that, then guess what? They get persecuted or reviled for it. Because this world calls evil good and calls good evil, and the Lord hates that shit. But the wicked is in rulership, and that's what's gonna happen. That's why this place is gonna be destroyed. It says that put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And that's what this society does, man. And that's why we got to depart from this world, because this world is pushing off that vibration of evil and wickedness and deceit. For people to be prideful, for people to be covetous, and be completely adverse to the scriptures. That's what Esau wants for the Israelites to do. That's why we have to depart from this world, man. This way of thinking of the world, and then also, our own selves, the actions and the things we did. We gotta put away that old creature that was fashioned after the world, and become fashioned after our Lord Yahweh Shai. By taking heed into this book. Let's get the next verse. This is Revelation chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city. Now, this is speaking of America. which is Babylon, daughter of Babylon the Great. All right. The mother of harlots and abominations. Because this is the most wicked of all kingdoms. All right. The worst of the worst. And that also shows more. And the reason why it's the worst is because it's the last kingdom that's going to rule. Worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Worse than any of the different empires. Lands. It's worse than any of the lands. The ancient Babylonian Empire is worse than all of them. And the dead bodies is speaking of Israelites who were wandering out of the understanding of the scriptures. All right? And there's plenty of them running around. And the heathen can't get it anyway. So you see all these dead bodies in this great city. There, people walking around with that dead state of mind. Engrossed, all engulfed in darkness. You know, all with the mindset to focus on or revolve around evil and wickedness, which is only bringing death to themselves. Well, let's keep reading. It says, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, and it's talking about Babylon. Babylon the Great, which is America. And it's in the spirit, it's the same vibration of Sodom, which had that alphabet shit that was going on. You know, but it's even worse now. Because back then, they wasn't doing the stuff they're doing now. And then Egypt, all these damn idols and all this stuff being pushed in America, it's because it's spiritual Egypt and Sodom, man. Sodom and Egypt. It says, where also our Lord was crucified. So guess what? Anti-Messiah society. They've made our Lord into an Edomite. Because this society is anti-Messiah. That's why we got to depart from this world. Let's get another one. This is James chapter 4, verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? So it creates conflict or opposition between you and the Lord by you being a friend of the world. And what is you being a friend of the world? That's you being somebody that's accepted in this world, man. Or are you trying to seek notoriety when this world calls evil good and calls good evil? So the only way you're going to get notoriety in this world is by doing wickedness and evil. It says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. All right, so if you're a friend of the world, then you're an enemy of the Lord. This is another one. This is Romans chapter 12, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world. All right. That's why you got to depart from it. All right. Because if you conform to the image of the world, you're conforming to evil, wickedness, and deceit. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. You got to renew your mind after Yahweh Shai. That's why I said you got to be in the image of Yahweh Shai. That ye may prove what is good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. All right. And guess what? The society is not good at all. It's completely opposite. So we got to depart from the world, man. Lastly, let's end it off with 1 John 2 and 15 through 17. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. All right, because all evil and wickedness. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Why? Because the world is completely anti-Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. 16 verse. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. The world is completely adverse to the scriptures. We just said where our Lord was crucified as anti-Messiah community. Anti-Yahweh Shai. Last verse. 17. And the world passeth away. So this all is going to be destroyed. And the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. So this rulership of Esau Edom, this eon, this reign or age of wickedness and deceit is going to be destroyed. And the Lord is going to translate it in righteousness and establish the Israelites in rulership. So we must depart from this world. But anyways, Lord wills, that's edifying. I'm going to end it off by saying, call halal Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakam Kadash. Till next time, Shalom.